morning to everyone. Good Rosh Chodesh. B'ezrat Hashem, Mincha is going to be 7:05. And B'ezrat Hashem, starting tomorrow, where we begin Sedichot, we're going to have 2 minyanim for the Sedichot. Pay careful attention. It's always going to be 40 minutes before the Tefillah. So before the 6:30 in the morning minyan, we're going to have a 5:50 Sedichot. And also before the Mincha, which is going to be, of course, 7:05, we're going to have Sedichot 6:25. So 6:25 in the afternoon tomorrow, and 5:50 in the morning tomorrow is going to be the beginning of the Sedichot, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody there. In terms of the Dvar Halacha, the case of Muktze, we were discussing how rainwater or snow or any sleet that comes down from Shamayim, from clouds, we said is not Muktze. However, if a person has an air conditioning and the air conditioning has condensation, sometimes an air conditioning leaks. It leaks water and it's leaking into the home. The Halacha says that water is considered to be Muktze. And a lot of times people don't realize if there's a leak, what's the first natural thing you do? You take a bucket, you put it under the leak, and you trap the water so that the water doesn't spill everywhere. Except there's an issue to do that. Because if the water that's coming out of the AC is Muktze, so now you're putting an instrument under Muktze. As the Gemara says, you can't take a candle that the oil is dripping from, that oil is Muktze, and you can't put an instrument under it because it's mevater keli mechano, because you're nullifying the instrument. So the same thing would be true to take an empty bucket and to put it there would be a problem because the water that's coming out is Muktze. So the question is there a solution to this? Poskim right, a very simple solution. Some authorities write you could take a bucket, put clean water in there. That's not Muktze, from the sink. And then put it under, so every drop gets nullified. Chacham Ovadia questions that type of a viewpoint because he says, wait a second, but it's afilu be'elef lo batei, it's not nullified. So Chacham Ovadia he ends up saying that it's okay to do that because there is nullification. That's one solution. Another solution is not to use water because sometimes people say water is davar sheish lo matirim. You could use other liquids. So you use a little bit of orange juice and you put it underneath it, and then it is nullified because of the fact that it's a different type of thing. Either way, if you use water, if you use a different liquid, then it becomes mutal to put an instrument under it, and there is no problem. But to put an instrument without any water would be a concern because you're essentially nullifying an instrument since that water that's dripping is Muktze. Baruch Adonai